Regan Slaymaker for International Boxing News. I have the pleasure to be joined by Danny Dignum. Danny, how are you today, mate?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you.
Perfect, mate. Obviously, we're at the IBox Gym today. Obviously, it's nice and lively in there, loads of fighters in there. But how is it training with Eddie Lamb and Al Smith at the IBox Gym?
Yeah, I moved to the IBox Gym from Kevin Lilly, who I'm very close with Kevin, and he took me to where I got to. Do you know what I mean? But I felt like I needed a little change, and so I come to the IBox Gym. I love it down there. I love being surrounded by, all quality fighters, good trainers. I love it. Yeah, I love it. It's sort of freshened me up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Definitely. When I've spoke to kind of Sam in the past, and my brother's spoken to Henry as well, kind of, and Will's just said it to me then. This gym's like a family. When one of yous win, you all win, and obviously, hopefully not. But when someone loses, everyone loses as well. But what is it like, kind of obviously training in that family environment here?
Yeah, this is a great environment to be in. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's shows each other a lot of support, and like you said, when one of us win, we feel like we all win. Do you know what I mean? So yes, it's a good environment to be around.
Definitely, and I mean, I've been here about half an hour now, and I think it's a great vibe. Everyone's being nice to me, which is nice as well. I do want to touch on yourself, Danny. Obviously, you returned in 2023. Two fights very quick on. Especially a good win against Lucas Maciek, who I think has fought Kevin Agarko, and I think he's fought Anthony Fowler as well. Obviously, you beat him quite comfortably as well. But kind of, how did it feel to get those two wins quite quickly back to back after the defeat to Janibek as well?
Yeah, it was nice. I boxed the German fella in I think the back end of March. Then I boxed the Polish boy 2 weeks after that. It was probably too soon. Do you know what I mean? But it was nice to get back out there with wins. And I was hoping to get out the back end of this year, but I don't think it's looking likely now. I've accepted a few fights, and for some reason, they're not materialised. You know what I mean? So I've just got to stay in the gym. I know people ain't really going to give me an 8, 12, 10, 12 week notice. You know what I mean? I've got to be ready. I'm sort of keeping myself in shape, so that if a fight gets offered to me in 6 weeks' time, then I'm ready to accept it. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely, I was going to say, is it kind of slightly frustrating? Obviously, you said fights have been falling through there, obviously, but you've proven, obviously, even when fighting Janibek, you've proven that you'd fight anyone as well. Is it slightly frustrating where you've said yes to fights and they've not materialised?
Yeah, I mean, I've accepted some good fights. Do you know what I mean? One of them was Shane Moses Jr. They offered me money, then they come back when it was like a lesser offer than what they first offered me. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, it wasn't great money anyway, but I accepted it. Then they come back with worse money still, so it wasn't worth my while. You know what I mean? But I can't really be too fussy at the minute either. Do you know what I mean? So, like I said, I've accepted some good fights, but one way or another, things ain't happened.
Well, we do hope one of those kind of come to fruition sooner rather than later, Danny. Is it kind of, obviously, like you were saying, is it early next year that you'd like to be out?
Yeah, I mean. Yeah, I'd like to be out, middle of Jan now, February, whenever, March. I need a fight date. I'm not getting no younger, do you know what I mean? I'm 32 next year. I don't know how many more fights I've got left, depending on performances and wins and whatever. So, I'm ready to go, do you know what I mean? I just need a fight date and I'll be ready for anyone.
Definitely, well, we look forward to seeing it. I do want to touch on a defeat to Janibek. I think it was a couple of years ago now. But to see, obviously, no one likes to lose, no one wants to lose at all. But where you've seen kind of Janibek go and win the world title, obviously against you, unify the division after that, and beat the people who he's beaten, has it kind of maybe softened the blow a little bit of that loss?
Not really. Do you know what I mean? Because he stopped me in 2 rounds, knocked me out. I felt like I didn't show what I could really do on the night, do you know what I mean? But that's the difference between, that's what makes a good fighter. You've got to turn it on the night, do you know what I mean? And I don't feel like I did, like nowhere near turned it on, do you know what I mean? And the result speaks for itself. Don't soften the blow at all, but Janibek's a very good fighter. I rate him highly. I think he can go on and win all the belts, do you know what I mean? And, what he's done since then proves what sort of fighter he is. He's quality.
Definitely, and I feel like your answer there, Danny, is not only proves kind of how much drive you still have in your career as well. Because I feel like if anyone else would have said, yeah, a bit. He's unified the division. He's a great fighter. You've gone, no. You still want to prove yourself there.
Yeah, I still want to prove myself. I still feel like I can prove myself as well. Like I'd mix it with sort of the top boys in the UK or anyone. Do you know what I mean? I'd got in there with Janibek. Do you know what I mean? I'd get in there with anyone. I just need the good fights. I've had 2 warm-up fights. I know one was in March, one was in April, or they might have been both in April. I can't remember now, but I've had my 2 warm-up fights. I'm not going to be picking and choosing. Do you know what I mean? If the fights get offered to me, I'll accept them. Obviously, the money's not silly money. Do you know what I mean? But I can't be in a position where I'm being too picky, because I can't be. Do you know what I mean? I'll never get a fight otherwise.
Definitely get this man a fight, get Danny Dignum a fight against any middleweight in the country. My final question, Danny, thank you for giving me your time today. We ask everyone this question. What does boxing mean to you?
Boxing to me means it's just a way of life for me, really. Do you know what I mean? Me and my twin brother, we started boxing when we was 9 years old, and I'm 31 now, so I've been in the game 22 years. Do you know what I mean? 22 years, a long time. Started off at Newham Boxing Club. Spent a long time there. Me and my brother won titles there. We then went to Brentwood Boxing Club. Won titles there. I've won every national title there is to win. Do you know what I mean? As a schoolboy, as a junior, as a senior. So, and then obviously turned pro. So boxing to me is just a way of life. I don't really know different to not boxing. Do you know what I mean?
Well, definitely, Danny, that was one of the best answers we had to that question. Danny Dignum, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you in the ring soon.
Thank you, son. Cheers.